this is the newly released AFK area, and in this video, we're gonna be testing it out to see all of the gear that we can obtain. Now, before we actually hop into this AFK area, I want to show you what you can actually get. So in this announcement, it says that you can obtain gold, gear, and platinum for dungeon quests. And of course, this feature is only available for some people, but it will become fully available later. But honestly, let's just get into it and see what this has to show. So right off the bat, you'll see there's like this teleportation screen, and then you'll see that for every 15 minutes, we will get a drop. And of course, there's this progress bar right here, which kind of gives multipliers for if you stay longer. Like for example, at 30 minutes, you will start to obtain gear. Now, what this will give again is gold, gear, and platinum. At around an hour, you will get platinum along with 2 times gear. And then at 2 hours, you will get 2 times platinum. Now, of course, this thing down here, which says get Roblox Premium, will actually give you this second bar, which again will give you like 2 times gold at 30 minutes, 2 times gear at an hour, and 2 times platinum at 2. So of course, I'm not going to be AFKing for like 30 minutes, but what happens when you leave is that when you get into the lobby, you will be getting a few rewards. Now, this is kind of what the AFK rewards looks like. You'll see that he's in the lobby, and he obtains a bunch of different items along with platinum and gold. Now, of course, since I'm not actually AFKing this update, because it would literally take me hours, I want to show you what you can get from this. So you will see a player right here did the full 2 hours without premium, however, and you will see that they got 86 items, 160 platinum, and 43 billion gold. Now, I'm not for sure how long this person AFK'd, but it was above 2 hours. And you can see, like, they get plus 35% chance for plus 5 platinum, and a little bit of extra gear. Now, 86 items is an absurdly high amount of gear for simply just AFKing the game. But compared to normally playing the game, it might not be as good. From the AFK area, you would be getting around 2 items every 15 minutes, which of course equates to around 8 items per hour. Now, you'll notice that Abyssal Void is around 15 minutes, so if you were to do a run of Abyssal Void and do it with like 0 seconds left, you'd get the exact same amount of items as you would get through doing the AFK area. But again, to show you where this kind of comes from, you'll see that at around the hour mark, you will get 2 times gear. And then of course, the normal 1 items that you get means that you will get 2 items per 15 minutes. Now, in terms of other resources that you can obtain, after around an hour of AFK farming, you will get, I think, like 5 platinum per 15 minutes, which is literally nothing. However, there is like some more luck-based things, which I'm not really gonna go into. I want to kind of do a comparison with Abyssal Void, and I have like a 15-minute timer right here, which is the amount of time it takes to actually get items. So we'll see how many more items I can get in that time period. And the time starts now. So you'll see that I killed all the monsters pretty quickly because my set is somewhat decent. However, even if your set is not as good as mine, you'll still have the advantage through playing with the team, which is of course much faster. But low-key, I am just kind of speedrunning this. Now, my estimation is that I'll be able to do like at least 1 run with the bonus boss in 15 minutes, which will already be giving me a lot more items than doing the AFK area. But really what this test is here for is to see how many more items I can get through just regularly playing the game, because it's obvious that I will be getting more. And while we're kind of doing these runs, I want to talk about the importance of Roblox Premium. So of course, Roblox Premium is kind of like a subscription service where you could pay like $5 a month all the way up to 20. And of course, this is how you're going to be getting the bonus rewards in Dungeon Quest. So of course, without Premium, you're not going to be getting that extra item. Now, why Premium is so important is because it actually makes the devs a lot of money. Like for example, me in this play session, if I had Premium, I would be making the devs money just through simply playing the game. Like, I don't know, maybe a 10-hour play session, if I had Premium, would make the devs like, I don't know, maybe 200 Robux or something. So of course, that is the reason why they're incentivizing having Premium. Also, I swear, this dungeon has felt like it's got buffed. I do not remember dying this much. But there's about 10 minutes left on the timer, and I've been kind of pausing a lot to make it a little bit more fair. But honestly, I do not think this is going to be too much faster than just like regularly playing the game. I really think that the AFK farming will give maybe like 1 or 2 less items. And we're on the final boss, and there is still quite a bit of time left on the timer. I could probably do another run, but upon defeating the boss, you will see that we gain about 3 items, which is already 1 more than you would be gaining through AFKing. But of course, we could just immediately go to the bonus boss, Actually, you know what? I'm not going to be doing bonus bosses. But again, we have like 8 minutes left, so we can very much do another run. Again, I don't want to do bonus bosses because not all dungeons have it, so I feel like it's a not fair comparison. And we're on tie. But another consideration with this AFK area is that you also don't get event crystals. Like, you can see that I've gotten a lot through just playing this dungeon, which is another downside. Really, the only things that you can get are gear, platinum, and gold, which is not bad by any means, but it definitely does not beat out regularly playing the game. But of course, as you guys could predict, we can defeat the boss to once again get another 3 items, which is about 3 times the amount of items you would normally get. So for 15 minutes in the AFK area, you would get 2 items at max, and playing the game normally grants us 6 for 15 minutes. So again, the AFK area certainly does not beat out playing the game normally. And of course, even with like these crystals that I got, I could just buy like a few cosmetics. Yeah, let me get this too. Now, going back to the AFK area, it really shows that the rewards are kind of mid in my opinion. They are good after like an hour when you get 2 times the gear. However, for the first like 30 minutes, you are getting practically nothing. So I'd recommend that you only use the AFK area if you're gonna like, you know, leave your computer on overnight and get like maybe 8-9 hours of AFK. Because I really just do not see this as being worth it if you're going for a short amount of time. Now, I want to talk really about when you would probably want to use this. So as a lower level player, it wouldn't be as good to use this just because the gear that you're getting wouldn't be as good. Of course, if you are using it to like get gear starting off in a dungeon, like for example, maybe if you're a solo player, it could be decent. However, I would really only recommend you use this if you actually need gear. Because really, for a player like me who already has like the max purple set along with the best stuff in the game, I would never need to use this AFK area. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of like AFKing because I've always thought of it as kind of like a cheap way to get players. Because again, let's be honest, the devs really only made this to make money. This wasn't really made for like player experience or anything. And it's very obvious based on the fact that they literally like incentivize buying premium and spending more and more time in like this AFK mode. This isn't a bad update by any means, but it again just kind of makes Dungeon Quest more like every other simulator on the platform, and it kind of loses that taste that it once had. Really just a much better way to get items is just like doing your daily challenges, because if you just go and like play any tier of boss raids, you will be able to just very instantly get like, how many items do you get? I don't know, this is tier 4, but yeah, you could very easily get like 4 items, which is already double what you would get through 15 minutes of AFKing. So really, my honest opinion on the AFK area is, for the most part, you really do not need it. If you're a player who already has like decent stuff in whatever dungeon you're doing, the AFK area just is not that good. And for me personally, it's not worth, you know, ruining your computer or ruining the device that you're AFKing on. But you can see already we get a bunch more items. And again, you could already see we have 4 more daily challenges. So like that alone just gives way more gear. But again, really the only time I would see it being worth it to use is if you're like maybe a solo player and you're trying to get gear of the dungeon. But other than that, this AFK area is not all that good. But anyways, I got another video on the screen for you guys, so definitely go check it out because I think you'll probably like it. And for now, I'll see you guys later.